How do you use EV public rapid charging? Well, here today I'm going to step you through it at this Osprey site. So I'm here at this Osprey site. This is a public DC charging, rapid charging site. You've got 6 stalls, all with dual bay and CHAdeMO and CCS2. This site's located in Barnstaple in North Devon. So you can see here you've got up to 50 kilowatts on CHAdeMO, which is on this side here, and you've got 140 kilowatts for 400 volt architecture, which is most cars, and 280 up to 280 kilowatts for 800 volt architecture, which is the likes of Kia, some Kias, Hyundais, Porsche. So how to use these? They're very simple. You've got a choice of using the Osprey app for this particular charge point operator. You've got a choice of using RFID card on this scanner here, and you've also got a choice of using contactless, for your debit card on the device here. So these Kempower units are becoming quite popular. There's quite a few charge point operators that use them now. You've got Sainsbury's Smart Charge choose to use these Kempower chargers, along with BEV and obviously Osprey, and I think there's some others. I think Addison Lee as well are using, but I've never come across those yet. I think one of the reasons these chargers are very popular is that they provide a lot of information, clear information on the screen, and so you've got these springs that take the weight and the tension off the cables, so it helps to handle these quite heavy cables. So how to actually use these chargers then? So as I said before, you've got a choice of CHAdeMO or CCS2. So CHAdeMO it's a connector type that's starting to die out. It's mainly Nissan Leafs that have the CHAdeMO connector now, and so you can get up to 50 kilowatts. Or you've got CCS2, which is the one that predominantly that most EVs have here in the UK and across Europe. As I said, you've got the choice of 140 or 280 kilowatts. That all depends on what your car can take. My car's a Tesla Model 3 and it can only take a maximum of 400 volts DC, so up to 140 kilowatts. So in this instance, I obviously need CCS2. So if I select CCS2, it's telling me what to do. Authenticate with RFID or use the bank card on the chip and pin device here. I would always advocate using an RFID and specifically the Electroverse card. For ease, the payment won't come out of my bank straight away, it will come off my electric bill, and also you won't be charged the pre-authorization fee as well on your bank card if you use an RFID card such as Electroverse. You also with Electroverse sometimes get a bit of a discount by 1 or 2 pence per kilowatt hour by using Electroverse. So yeah, I think I'd certainly advocate using Electroverse. So if I hold this up to the RFID reader, there we are, so connect cable. And the car should now be talking to the charger. And there we go, charging. So there we are, we're charging now. As I said, these chargers are really good because they provide a lot of information, so it can tell me the current state of charge of my car, which is 76%. It tells me how many kilowatts have already gone into the battery thus far, and how much it's costing at the moment. This tells me the rate of charge, 39 kilowatts currently, which obviously I know is not very fast. Firstly, my car hasn't preconditioned before getting here. And I said these chargers are a maximum of 140, I think it was, kilowatts that they will be able to supply on a 400 volt DC architecture. My Model 3 can take up to, I think it's 225 kilowatts, so I'm not going to get that today. The other good thing about these chargers, you can see here you've got this QR code. So if you're going to walk away from your car, and if you don't have a car with an integrated app like Tesla, you can get your phone out and you can scan the QR code. And you can see there, hopefully, that you're getting a live feed of what your car's doing in terms of charging. So you could go away, grab a cup of tea, or go and do what you need to do for 20 minutes, half an hour. depending on how much charge you need, and you can keep an eye on your charge. So to stop charging, very simple, quite clear. We've got the stop here, so and obviously marked in red, so I'm going to stop the charge. So to stop the charge I need to authenticate again with the card that I used, which is the Electroverse card. This is the one reason being you don't want people just stopping your charge randomly while you're away from your car. So again, so I press stop charge, authenticate. There we go. So the car's stopped. I can take this out. And then it gives you a summary of the charge. So I've now moved location just down the road to these other Osprey chargers. So they look different from the ones previously, but they're the same, as in they still provide DC, rapid, CCS and shadow mode charging. These are just older models. I don't think they're installed now. So you can see here it's the same method of payments, contactless or RFID, or you can use the Osprey app. So you can see here they still provide DC CCS charging on the right here and shadow mode on the left. But you can see the speeds that they deliver out are a lot slower, 75 kilowatts maximum for CCS charging, whereas up the road was 140 kilowatts I think it was. So obviously almost half the speed. As I say, these chargers aren't predominantly installed now. I think the ChemPower is the charger of choice. Not as much information on these screens as well, and you don't have the ability to monitor the charger from your phone by scanning the QR code on these older variants. But yeah, I just wanted to demonstrate that even though they look different, they still operate in the same method with RFID, contactless, just as an older model. So there you have it. I hope you found that useful. Please feel free to give it a like if you did. I'd be interested to hear your comments on these types of chargers, and also if you'd like to see more content like this, because I'm looking to cover other charge point operators. So yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, catch you later.